Hello, welcome. All right, we're gonna go ahead and dive right in, and then we'll get into some introductions as we go. But we're gonna start with a little talk about tonight, just for some mood setting. So, Samhain. You step into the long night, waiting at winter's gate. Frost edges the cornfields, leaves wither in decay. Silence blankets the earth, as even the crow's call begins to quiet. Trees shake the leaves free and stare bare-boned against the fading light. The fox knows it by its ancient name. She looks to the long nights ahead and curls up in the warmth of her den. We walk deeper into the void, the blackened abyss, the gentle caress of death, where death is a part of life, as natural and as pure as living. Tonight, we celebrate the Celtic New Year, the in-between time where the veil is thinner, where death kisses the land, and vegetation falls back. The dead ancestors walk the earth with us. And yeah, tonight we celebrate Samhain. Alright, let's do some introductions. I'm Bob, I GM this. Let's go ahead and start with Rebecca and their lovely costume.
Hi, I'm Rebecca. I play Olwyn. Very, very pretty lass who is currently accepting Arthurian Uber from the Green Goblin.
The Green Goblin.
Green Goblin, goddamn.
Yep.
Jesus Christ, the Goblin Knight.
He prefers Sir Defoe, actually. Sir William.
Yeah. I'm just in comic book mode right now, I guess.
I mean, he's a goblin. He's green.
Kind of green.
I set up the alliteration with an Arthurian Uber, and then I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna commit to the bit without no thoughts. Just anyway, I'm not wearing a dress. I'm just in a slip, and it's cold, so.
That's fair.
Yeah.
All right. Emily.
Hi, I'm Emily. I play Beatrice. I forgot my own name for a second. We're already doing great.
Yeah.
I just got out of a portal from the other realm, and I might be in a bit of a pickle here for a little bit. But yeah, I am dressed as a princess, I guess. I found a crown, so I'm wearing it. But that's my whole costume for the night.
I really missed an opportunity to set a AI art of Willem Dafoe as a Goblin Knight. That would have
been beautiful.
I think he looks perfect the way he is.
It looks better this way. Let's be honest. But,
yeah.
Yeah, good point, Mark. All right, Megan.
I'm Megan. I am dressed up in a shirt that I was given in high school. I'm playing Aeronwy, who also just came out of a portal from a different realm after being nearly crushed by, I think, a giant, seeing a man murdered, and then being saved from that giant by a 12-year-old.
14.
Been informed she's 14. It's the same thing. So that's where I'm at.
That's where you say I'll be what are you, February birthday? It's I will be 15 in February.
Yeah, you're I'm 14 and 3/4.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm 12.9, so
basically an adult.
I'm basically a teenager. Wow.
All right. Why don't we dive in where we left off then, perhaps? So we're going to start with Aeronwy and Beatrice.
Do we still have Cadrigan with us? I assume so.
You do. The lovely Cadogan is alongside you.
Yeah, yay! Mm.
Yeah.
Great.
So I did describe to you like that it was nearing early evening, right? In the last. So why don't you both give me awareness rolls as you start to ride back towards home?
Would love to make an awareness roll.
My favorite roll to make.
No.
It goes the same way every time.
Hey!
It will get better.
Blind gang, can't see shit.
Okay, so it takes you a while to notice, both of you. How much are you keeping your distance from Cadogan, by the way? Very much so. I'm getting that from Beatrice.
I'm steering the horse, so.
Okay, right, one horse. That's right.
I feel like Aeronwy is probably watching him just to make sure he doesn't bolt, because, like, this guy just murdered someone. He needs to get tattled on, and he needs to be there to get punished for being tattled on.
So I'm a respectful distance away, but also not completely leaving him behind, because we need to drag him before the lady of the manor.
A respectful distance and a threatening proximity, perhaps.
For
Exactly.
sure.
Respectful distance. Yep, I like it.
Yeah.
You both are pretty focused on Cadogan, and then you kind of look out in the distance, and you see riding down the hill, like from the manor, you see a series of torches. They're riding slow, not like fast, but there's a series of torches moving too quick for people on foot. They seem to be moving towards you, like towards the town.
Us.
I guess towards the town where you are also traveling to.
Is this normal? Would I know that this is like a thing that people do?
No, that wouldn't be normal. Not really.
Oh, this is weird.
This looks like the equivalent of like a medieval posse, but definitely nobles, because who else would be on knights or on horseback, right?
Well, that also is a little alarming because, knights rode to this town a little while ago, and they sacked it and stuff.
Yeah, that happened. Yeah, it reminds you of that a little bit, but they didn't raid at night last time they raided, so should be fine. Why don't you both also give me a quick test on spiritual or religious pagan? Do you have the pagan? Either of you have the religious pagan skill?
Yeah, you're gonna be disappointed by the number on it, but I do have it.
Not for Aeronwy. Come on, like.
I have it, yeah.
Both of you, please give me a roll on that.
Oh my god! No, that said success for Beatrice. I'm sorry.
That's me. I'm so sorry.
That would have been really good. So, Beatrice,
that's so sad.
You literally came out of the realm of the fairy realm. You suspect that that's because the veil between this realm and fairy is quite thin this eve. And so, with it being so thin, you also know that it's not uncommon for other things to come out of.
Bad sorts of things?
There aren't a ton of good sorts of things.
Okay. So she knows what night it is, right?
Yeah, you both. I think your religious role, it's like without a doubt. It's like your attunement with it, and the fact you just came back from fairy. I think.
Yeah. I'm gonna lean back to Aeronwy and just kind of reiterate and be like, "Yeah, so veil is thin. maybe we shouldn't ride towards the torches?
Bob, the torches are coming towards the town, though?
They're coming towards the town where you are also riding.
I don't know, my family's there. If you want to ride up to the manor with Lady Gwynedd, then you absolutely can, but I think I have to check on my family if this is something bad.
I was afraid you were gonna say that. All right, let's go. Tear the horse. I'm gonna pull out my knife too. I assume I never put it away. To be fair, I don't think I've put it away at this point.
Fair.
And
Alright.
yeah, gonna go towards the town.
So
I don't know if Cadwigan follows us.
Yeah, what's Cadwigan doing with this?
Well, let's find out. So, Beatrice, I will get a horsemanship roll from you, please.
Ooh.
Don't worry, unless you completely fail. If you fumble, that's really bad.
Oh,
Remember the rule, if you haven't ticked that yet, you now can.
Woohoo!
So,
I-
Aeronwy, awareness, please.
Okay. I failed.
You kind of notice too late, but you do recognize after you start up the path, kind of. Wait, so the two of you are choosing to remind me what your action is. You're choosing to ride straight, like right ahead, right, towards the town. Or were you
yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
Yeah. I mean, she's probably gonna take a look at Cadwigan just to like make sure that he's not
Yeah.
getting up behind us to do any murder things.
That
but
or like
otherwise-
if he's racing towards the manor to do like the I'm telling mom first kind of thing. If we start doing that. Because I'm
like,
telling her first.
priority, but like if Cadwigan's pulling some nonsense, might want to react to that.
That's fair. So, you see Cadwigan start to move faster towards the torches. Towards the
Okay.
town.
Let's go.
Yeah, convenient. Let's go.
Yeah, he can't tattle on us yet, so go.
So the two of you are riding to catch up, and I'll count your horsemanship as success in doing so.
Thank you, I appreciate that.
With that, we're just gonna take a quick pause and move over to Olwyn. So Olwyn, when we last left off, you were on your way back with the Goblin Knight atop his steed, which, make an awareness roll, actually.
Yeah. That's
So
4 out of 3.
you go to dismount from... give me a dex check.
All right. Oh my goodness.
Okay,
That's
so...
a failure on
So
that
you
one
go
too.
to kind of dismount from your memory of the boar, right? Except for it's a horse now that you've crossed over. So you go to like reach for the extra size of the thing, and your hand just catches air rather than catching a horse. Yeah. I think he'll try to catch you.
Yeah.
He's not that much of
What a guy.
jerk. He doesn't. He tries.
Oh.
So I'm not going to give you any damage, but you just kind of fall with a bit of a tumble and a roll. You see him dismount too. Sorry about that.
It's all right. It's. She'll just kind of look at the mount. It's a horse now.
It looks that way here, yes.
I see. So, is it an illusion of some sort?
Do you know much of glamour?
No, not really. No,
He looks at you strange when you answer that way.
Sorry. I don't know much aside from what my
It's
aunt
funny
taught
that
me.
you say that you don't know anything about glamour when you clearly reek of it.
Sorry?
Nothing. It's not my place. He looks around. With that, he moves to climb back on his steed. Is there anything you wanted to do while he's doing so?
Thank you again for helping me.
It was nothing. I didn't
Everything's
help
something.
you. You're just back where you belong.
Sure, if that's how I should look at it.
Be careful around here. I've returned you here once. But if the lady should catch wind of it, I'm not sure there will be a second.
Our secret then.
With that, he kind of gives a half nod and then he just shuts his helm. Because remember, he's got a strange helm. He doesn't have like chain. He's wearing something equivalent, more like a full plate that doesn't exist.
He's so charming.
He just kind of gives you like a brief salute and then turns to ride off. But you see that he doesn't ride off in that direction. Instead, he begins to ride off like towards the hillside.
As Olwyn, she watches him leave for a little bit, and then it's like it suddenly hits her how cold it is. Just, okay. I should get back.
Right. So
And
you find
look
yourself.
around.
You're actually in the forest, kind of like where you, a little bit closer. So you're probably, I don't know, a couple of maybe a quarter mile away from the actual manor at this point on the hillside. Or sorry, you were in the forest actually. So
Yeah.
yeah, still
In
a
the
quarter mile
grove.
in the grove.
Right? Gonna look around and try to figure out how to get back to the manor from here.
Well, roll hunting, but you more or less, short of a fumble, you know your way.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. I don't have it, so.
Oh, you don't?
I don't. So I just rolled a d20. That is 11.
That's fair. Remind me next time I can give you a different roll for that then. Actually, with your successes last time, go ahead and add like hunting as a skill on your sheet and just put a 0 in it and tick it.
Okay.
So basically it's like an automatic 1 at the end of this year.
Nice.
Alright, so you begin to make your way back to the manor, and we're going to cut back to Beatrice and Aeronwy. You're riding forward, trying to keep up with Cadrigan at this point, right?
Yep.
Yep.
I'm gonna give you both an intrigue roll to see if you pick up something on him, on his mannerism as you get close.
Oh boy, I've got a 0 in that, so I mean.
I was actually close.
You were. That's so sad.
That's upsetting.
So, as you ride up, there's sort of this look to you, but it's kind of not what you'd expect. It's sort of just a sly smile. This doesn't give you a good feeling as he smiles.
I don't like this.
I don't like it either.
I'm telling Aeronwy behind me. I'm just gonna say, I don't like this.
I don't either. Again, if you don't have to be here if you're scared.
It's fine. We just might want to.
Sounded really convincing.
I know, right? It's fine.
Said through tears. It's fine.
We just might want to be a little more hidden than out in the open. I have a feeling this is going to go bad.
You might be right.
See-
Bob, I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Where is my house in relation to us?
So, I have this picture of the town in my mind, and I've never
Mhm.
actually described it proper. But I see it kind of. So the way the manor is structured, it's pretty far away from the actual home where she dwells. Is pretty far away from the small town that's built around it. Small town's like several hundred feet down a hill,
Mhm.
sort of a halfway down the hill, and your home is kind of towards the center of town. That makes sense. And when I say
Well, that's
town,
unfortunate.
it's like a hamlet, really. It's not a big, somewhere between like a hamlet and a village, like not a big old town.
Do you know back roads?
I mean, it's a hamlet, so I'm not sure how many back roads there are, but like,
Oh.
if there is a way to like be more hidden while we go through town, I would like to do that. Also, does it look like there are people here, or does it look like people saw these weird, creepy torches and have already evacuated? In which case, maybe we should too.
All right. I'm trying to think what to give you for insight. So I want to clarify one point. Your intent is to go avoid the torches. Avoid being noticed by those wearing or wielding the torches, I mean.
Steering wise, from the person driving, kinda, yeah, that's why his smile doesn't seem great, and he's beelining it for them. So that feels unpleasant. Just until we know who they are.
Okay. So, and your intent is probably to steer towards where Aeronwy has suggested our home is. You can potentially, like, whether or not you're seen or spotted is another thing, but you can certainly avoid direct confrontation with.
I would love to avoid direct confrontation with them. That would be lovely, at least until I know who they are.
Yeah.
Give me some awareness tests as you get a little bit closer, but you start to move like in the opposite direction of them effectively.
It's one of my higher stats, and I roll like dirt on it all the time.
Hey.
Look at us!
Woo!
It heard me
Okay.
talking.
Yeah. All right.
Oh wow, 6969. Nice.
Yeah, quite nice.
Nice.
I was muted.
All right. So you both you hear like the sound of these are certainly armored riders. The sound of their chain. It certainly sounds like armored riders on riding horses. That's it. I'm not gonna. It doesn't change your plans. I will continue on with you arriving at Aeronwy's.
I mean, on the way there, do we get the sense that there are people still in houses?
Yeah, right. So the second part of that, I didn't clarify.
Mm-hmm.
You see that the town itself is pretty abandoned tonight. Like, everyone's inside. Everyone has, you can see, like, candlelight from some of the houses.
Okay, so people are in their homes.
Mm-hmm.
Presumably.
Sorry, what I meant to say is the streets are abandoned, not the town. It was my fault.
Got it.
Words are hard.
Then, yes, unfortunately, I think Aeronwy is still wanting to go to her house.
I'm still not going near them. It's fine. Just stay on the outskirts, away from them, and away from Cadwyn, I assume, because he was going straight at them.
Correct.
Okay. Bye, Cadwyn.
Hi, Cadwyn.
I hope I never see you again.
Die.
Die in a fire, please.
Hope you die in a horrible way. Let's go.
Hope those torch guys kill you.
Yep. Hope they are not your friends, like you seem to think they are. And I'm going to try to roundabout get to Aeronwy's family's home.
Easy enough to do. So you find yourselves in front of the home, and you can see Lilo's shop is just down the way. But you don't see any lights on in her home tonight, Beatrice. No sign of candlelight.
That's not great. Alright. I'm not gonna go near it if there's no.
Are there candles in my house?
Yes.
Okay. Gonna knock on the door and then also accompany it with a it's me, is anyone in there?
Give me like an awareness. I know I've made you test awareness 1,000 times, but I'm gonna make you do it again here.
Hey, broke, don't fix it. I've succeeded again, Bob.
Hey.
You smell like a strong sense of hazel in here, hazelnut. But you know, there's a lot of like the tree up top, the one that's always been strange to you, growing up here around me, is a hazel tree, and you know that I'm gonna give you this like just for local culture. When you recognize that smell of hazel, it's very much a family tradition is to have hazelnut in the house, specifically around Samhain. So it kind of you start to frame exactly what tonight might mean. It sets on you as you're riding in here that people don't really go outside here during Samhain, like ever, if they can kind of help it. Not once the sun's down. Too many bad stories. Too many kids go missing. Too many people end up dead.
Well, I've gone unmissing tonight, so that's a fun first.
You can hear the sound of someone like moving stuff around inside.
Okay. Di, is that you? Mom? Rifflet?
You don't hear anything in turn.
Oh, this... I know for surezies that I just came out of the haunted woods and on Halloween, like... I know how this looks.
Know how this looks, I swear I'm not a ghoul.
I know how this looks. I'm not undead. I'm not a fae changeling. I promise, I'm just me. But you know what? That's exactly what an undead fae changeling would say.
Exactly.
Honestly. So like
You
kind of in a rough position here.
You hear footsteps quickly moving towards you, towards the door.
Knock, knock, knock. Is someone in there? I don't know where I've been for the past... I don't know how long. Is it actually Samhain right now?
The door opens and you see your mother standing before you. She just gives a look of like relief, I guess. There's an anxious look as she opened the door, and she just throws her arms around you.
Yes. Oh,
It's really you. You've been gone.
Apparently, I think I went into crossed over to not the other side like I was dead, but the fairy realm. I was only there for a few minutes.
I heard the Dane told us everything. You and the others went, and then she looks to. Is Beatrice
on a horse?
Yeah.
We're just on a horse outside the door.
She just raises a brow.
Right.
Hi.
Beatrice was with me. Can we come in? There's torches.
Of course.
I'm gonna take the horse around back and tie him there. And then go ahead.
You hear another voice, your sister, or Lori says,
"Oh, okay.
Not so fast." He walks to the door.
Damn it, we were so close.
Mother, remember what they told us. In the ear, your mom's like, she looks at Flurry and says, It's her, look. And Flurry says, and they've just arrived out of thin air on Samhain.
No. Oh, Flurry, I love you, but not now.
We just want to be inside.
You can hear those horsemen a little bit closer. What do you want to do here? How do you want to approach this? I will give you an option to do what you wish.
Okay.
You got
last ditch
one shot.
attempt, and then we're booking it. Florrie, is there anything we can do to convince you?
She says, tell me the story about the first time I made you cry.
Oh.
This is Bob putting Megan on the spot for improv.
Yeah, wow, I'm gonna have to come up with a story. First time that Florrie made me cry. It was
She's
when
your
we were
junior,
younger,
right?
Yes, I think she is
By like 2 years
about.
or something.
I think we made it more. I think she's like 16, so like 3 years.
Oh, right, because you're 19,
But that's
right?
still.
Yeah, that's right.
We were younger, and and I just had to cut out a big knot out of my hair, and you said it looked awful, and for some reason it just hurt a lot, and I started crying, and I guess that's the first time you made me cry. You didn't like my hair.
So she's letting you go. She's letting you go with. Why don't you give me? No, I think that's fair. I won't even make you test. That was good. But you know what? I will make you test. Love family.
Love of family.
How's your love family?
Which isn't as high as I'd
You're
like
not
it to be,
testing this
but you
for,
know.
like being impassioned. It's just sort of like a test to see.
Yeah.
Oh no!
No.
We're gonna have to run.
We're gonna have to go.
I just
She-
want to be inside.
She seems to smile at you, but she doesn't get the urgency. So she begins to ask you another question. And
Flurry!
you realize you're either gonna have to mow her and your mother, like your mom's not trying to stop you. You're either gonna have to mow her over and to get inside, or get on that horse and ride away.
Okay, well, I know I'm real, and Flory is not as strong as me, so we're just kind of gonna pick her up,
Pushing our way
move
in.
her aside.
Okay. Beatrice,
And
what
then
are you
grabbing
doing with your
my
horse?
Once I-
I'm literally going to take all the stuff off of it and run inside after her.
Are you leaving it out front, or are you sending it off?
I'm gonna send. I don't want to send it off. I was gonna put it around the back. That was what I was doing initially.
Oh, did you do that? Okay.
Yeah, I was sending it around back because her mom said come in, and then I said I was taking the horse around the back of the house.
Yeah, I missed that part. I'll honor that. Okay. We're still gonna need the Aeronwy,
Coming up with everything else.
strength feat here to push your way.
Can I
through.
help
If
if I notice she's doing this?
I will allow give Aeronwy like the equivalent of advantage. You can roll twice if you fail the first one, or you roll twice and take the
Okay.
better.
Oh my goodness! Wow,
Okay.
we are in fine form
So-
tonight, fellas.
So, the situation, you didn't fumble, right? You did not fumble.
Mhm.
However, Beatrice, you see a couple of the figures, Cadogan leading them
Oh,
in the
no.
distance as you breach the doorway and you all get in and shut the door. So there's a good chance that they saw you. And we're gonna pause and go over to Olwyn at that point.
Yay.
Yeah, apparently she's been lifting a lot at the local gym. You know.
Had 6 months to train.
But Kum is known for its gyms in this era, so especially it's got a really good powerlifting gym. They really focus on strength. So, we're gonna cut over to Olwyn, who has effectively made your way up the hill. It is quite cold and frosty as you kind of make your way to
Yes.
the manor. There's no real sign of anyone, though you see a couple of horses. It looks like they're a couple of knights. You also see down the hill there are a number of torches in the town. Looks like some kind of riders. You wouldn't be able to mistake that for anything. You've seen raiders ride at night through your lands before. It certainly brings back some memories about the last time you spent time in your manorial family's home, and the way you had to exit stage left, playing west through the forest. You have some suppressed memories there.
Yeah, she wasn't super old enough to really experience it, but seeing it, it's just like
You notice too that the hazel tree that she'd seen before, half of it remains completely what was the description for that? I'm just making sure I get it right. It remains green like forever summer. The other side, no, sorry, that's incorrect. All of it right now looks like it's in the form of autumn, except for some of it appears, like one side of it appears like most of the leaves have fallen. There's only a small amount of the leaves that remain. The other one remains in that strange forever autumn color that was there before. This stands out. What do you want to do? Oh, are you on mute?
no. I think my there we go.
Okay.
My internet got turned off for a second. Sorry, you said that
What did
one
you
side
miss?
is summer. It kind
No.
of started cutting off.
I'll just restate it. So, last time I described, how did I describe the tree to you last time? Let me make sure I get this right.
Like it
Do you
was
recall?
half green and half kind of like.
The autumn colors almost, like, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now
Mm-hmm.
the side that was green before looks to be in autumn, but towards the end of autumn, like you would expect in Samhain, with most of the leaves piled up in bunches underneath the tree. The other side remains in that forever autumn color. Am I phrasing it all, folks? Or maybe we're losing Olwyn?
I think we're losing Rebecca because they've frozen.
Yeah, Rebecca's frozen.
All right.
Yeah, on the stream too.
I'm gonna go ahead and just cut
Sorry,
us. No worries.
I should be back.
Are you sure? Okay, let's give her a try. If not, we'll do a quick BRB. So half the tree is that forever autumn. The other half is like most of the leaves are off in bunches underneath the tree. Like it's further along in autumn than the other side of it.
Right.
Small description. Just wanted to note that for you.
Mm-hmm.
You see no one else outside. What would you like to do? I think we lost. We're gonna go to a BRB real quick. We will be back shortly. We are back. We're here. Oh, why didn't I hear that?
Huh?
Okay.
Oh?
I thought you said something and I couldn't hear it. I'm like, oh no.
I almost did.
Okay.
I more whispered it.
You mouthed it. I got it. Yeah.
I did.
Alright. So yeah, there's no one outside of the place, and at this point, you can tell that there is certainly people inside the manor, inside the home.
She is going to just kind of go make like a run for it when she thinks it's safe, when she thinks there's like none of the riders around.
Okay.
Just like hide from thing to thing to avoid being seen. They're scary.
All right. You see, are you making your way for the front door?
Oh yeah.
You hear as you reach the door, it's locked this time through. It's been jarred shut. What do you want to do?
No.
Go away, fiends.
I'm not a fiend. Just I got lost during the egg aunt, and now I'm back, and there's scary people outside, and
You hear
Please.
you hear whispering between two people. Actually, give me an awareness roll. See if you.
yeah.
There you go. Do you have it ticked yet?
I do have it ticked, yeah.
You hear a familiar voice as the two people begin to whisper. You could swear that the younger voice, the two whispering, is Gwydion.
Gwydion, is that you? It's Olwyn.
You hear the other voice, like the louder, deeper voice, say, "Lady Olwyn."
Hi, it's me.
Gwydion says, "Quick, open up the door, quick!" And you hear them working on the door. Eventually, the door opens, and beside Gwydion stands this man, this knight. They both move to usher you in.
Did he get us a knight finally?
I'm
Has he been
immediately gonna just like come on to Gwydion and be like, oh my gosh. Like hug him and just what? Why is it full? Why is it Samhain?
I don't know. Where have you been? Like, when we got here, they said you were missing, and
Well,
others are looking for you. Right
Oh,
now,
yeah.
they're looking for you in the Vale.
I'm here now. It's just gonna take a minute to try and calm down, because the resurfacing memories and trying to hide and going and we went for the little spring equinox on where we ate the eggs, and then I don't know, all of a sudden it got scary, and I saw the goblin knight, and he said that it was dangerous, and he brought me back, And it was it was suddenly not spring anymore.
Please test intrigue for me.
Ooh.
You see a
That's
look
a
on
failure.
Serpedine's face, but you can't really make sense of it. You're not as interested in what it is. Something you said interested in, but you're not sure where that is. He says, are you harmed, Lady Olwyn?
No, just cold.
Have you seen the others?
The
There's
others?
there's a girl, Beatrice, and esquire, Aeronwy.
Oh no. Oh no, I've killed Beatrice.
Is that like a Kenny moment? You bastard.
Oh.
Okay. With that, Serpedine says, "You should come in. Come get warm. The lady is busy at the moment, but that shouldn't be for long. They've been at it a while."
Is Brickett still here?
Oh, the boy?
Yeah. And she'll just kind of reach in and be like, We were worried about him, and we brought him some almond cakes.
Okay. So we're gonna cut back to the other two right at that point.
Yay!
What
I
are you
don't know if
doing?
he killed Beatrice yet. I'm
Verdict's out.
immediately swiveling to Aeronwy and saying, "They saw us. We need to go. They saw us go in."
Oh, okay. Bob, is there like a back way out?
Is there a window?
There is certainly a back door, I would think.
Oh, thank God! I tied the horse back there.
Yeah, the two of you could skedaddle if you'd like.
My family's here. This is a bad situation.
This is a really bad. We're in a pickle.
We're in a pickle.
Pickle. Yeah, Beatrice is like running on pure adrenaline. Is like, we need to go now. Unless you want me to go, you stay here. I don't really care.
You can go. I'm not leaving my family.
You're staying here? Oh, that's frightening. All right.
I mean, can
I listen and see if I hear?
Yeah.
Okay.
If they're coming this way.
Yeah.
It might be
I'm
safer
assuming it's
indoors.
awareness.
It's going to be again, for sure.
Awareness hates me.
Oh.
I got a success though.
Okay.
Yeah!
Every
Good
time I say I have
team.
to keep saying it hates me. So that's when it respects me.
You definitely hear the sound of riders outside, and you can hear a couple of voices.
Do I hear what they're saying?
Yeah.
What are they saying?
You hear the first, it's clearly Cadwigan. He says, "I saw them come this way. They're in one of these houses."
How close is he?
Pretty close. Like, you would suspect probably a house away at this point. And you hear another voice calls out loudly. A man's voice. It says, Why did they flee?" And Cadwigan says, "I can't be sure. Something happened to them on the other side."
Hello?
And just
We're
Strangle.
fleeing because you're a murderer. Okay, you know what?
Okay. I
Actually, I am leaving my family, and I'm going to. Actually, we're going to roll some.
wait.
You do
What are
your
we
thing,
doing?
Beatrice. I'm gonna make some rolls.
What are you doing?
I feel like it's
Rolling
gonna be prudent versus reckless.
Wait, I didn't hear her. She cut out. I don't know what she said.
Oh,
Oh,
reckless.
I don't want to make decisions. Beatrice, what do you want to do before I blow things up, maybe?
I don't know. I want to either hide or get to the manor. She's kind of like in that weird, like looking at the back door, but realizing that they're really close, and that's kind of difficult.
Hmm.
Are there places to hide in your house? Like
Yeah.
good places?
Yeah. I think I'm gonna run as a decoy.
Are you serious?
Oh, actually, you know
What-
what? Maybe I'll. He's lying to them.
He is lying to them.
He is lying to them. You hide, take the horse, and I guess tell the truth to them. And
Are you
if
sure
they
that's going to go okay?
oh, but they're gonna search the houses.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go. Alright. Yeah. I'm gonna book it. I guess. Quietly. Stealthily book it.
Book it quietly.
Book it quietly.
Okay, so Beatrice is making for where? Where are you booking it? To the
I'm
horse?
going. So they sound like they're at the front at the next house over.
Yep.
So I'm going out the back as quietly as physically possible, and she's also going to tell the family, please don't tell them I was here. He's a bad man. Bad man. Not a good night. And then
Mm-hmm. Noted. Aeronwy, you realize, like, as they go to tell, you haven't seen your dad. You also haven't seen Grifflet. You
Hello?
haven't seen a Dane.
Okay, hang on.
Yeah.
Oh,
No, you haven't, like, scoured the house. Like, you've been in here for, what, like 30 seconds? So.
okay. Maybe going to quickly ask, where's everyone else?
Oh. Well, Father's in our room.
Okay.
Grifflet and Dane are not here right now.
Where are they?
We're cut back to Olwyn. Olwyn. You find yourself in the manor. You have Gwydion there, and the boy kind of waits for Sir Pedarn to get busy doing something else, and he kind of comes over to you and says, "Are you all right, my lady? I thought you were dead, or something, anyways."
I think I'm fine. Really. Just confused and I don't know, it's just so alarming. So much time's passed for you and it wasn't long at all for me. It's barely an evening.
Wait, what?
It doesn't feel like more than a night has passed since the spring equinox.
He looks so confused.
But I know it's hard to really think about. Well, what are you doing here? I mean, not that I'm not glad to see you. I thought that, the last time I saw you, first time I last time I'd ever see you.
He looks to you a moment, and he looks back towards a room. Well, they needed some help, Idane and the others. And so I've just been running errands for them. He looks like torn, like he doesn't say too much more. Like he's keeping something, maybe.
Can I test intrigue?
Yep.
Or is that just a... Alright.
Yep, absolutely.
You. That's a success.
Sure, it seems to be keeping a secret from you. Seems to be related to whatever's going on in that other room that Sir Padarn just walked into.
Wait, Ian? We're practically family, right? In a weird sense?
He's torn in his answer to that one, but he says, "Oh, we certainly trust each other as such."
Is it safe in here?
I think?
But why are you acting so weird about? And she'll kind of nudge her head to the room.
He just shakes his head. I don't really understand it. What they're doing in there.
Well, it makes me nervous that you're nervous about it. I mean, you were always so brave when you served Llewellyn. And seeing you scared makes me scared too.
I saw this lady go in with him. When she entered, she was old and decrepit. And now it's like she's younger. Not young. Just younger.
Oh. That is strange.
I don't understand what they're doing to him.
To him? To Rickok? Are they hurting Rickok?
Cut back to the others now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so where did we leave off? What exactly were you two aiming to do as a second step?
Aeronwy was asking her mother about.
Yeah.
Yeah, where Grifflet
sibling.
and Idane are.
Mm-hmm. Your mother responds. They're at the lady's manor. They're assisting her. Well, Idane has been... Seems Idane has made good impressions with the lady. She is currently acting as her handmaiden. As for Grifflet, he's been tasked with running errands. Errands for... errands for the lady and Lilo. She kind of says the last name low under her breath. You know your mom's never been particularly fond of the old witch apothecary.
Okay. While we are getting this, can I make another awareness roll to hear what the situation is outside?
You hear a knock at the door. Your door. Thud. Hello? Is anyone in there?
I was sneaking out, by the way.
Okay. Just want to make sure. So you're doing that about the same time. What is
yeah.
Aeronwy doing at this?
Probably like looking to Flory and Mom, like, what do we do? I can turn myself in. I don't know what they want, but...
And your sister leaps to conclusions again, as she's known to. She says, perhaps they think you are imposters. Would they have any reason to believe so? Beyond, well...
The man leading them knows for a fact that I'm not. Killed someone in cold blood in the other realm. He's lying to them, whatever he's doing. But I don't know what the rest of them want.
With that, I think Flory just shakes her head, and your mom says, well, we can answer, or we can hide.
I think we should hide.
Okay. Beatrice, why don't you give me a dex roll?
Oh no, please. I'm gonna botch. I'm so scared. I'm so scared. Oh, sweet Jesus.
You make your way quietly to the horse. As you pass what looks like a knight, though his features are pretty hard to see in the shadow of the house. Moonlight doesn't offer you any particular view of him.
So where is the knight?
So you go out the house.
I go out the back door.
Yeah. He's in the, near the neighbor's house. Towards the back. He hasn't seen you.
Yeah, horses are noisy. Oh no. Oh.
You sneak past him in such a way where you're quite sure that as you're moving towards your horse, you see him. But you actually go back out of view. He can't see your horse from where he is.
Okay, fantastic. I'm going to very quietly get off the horse.
Are you? Why don't you test horsemanship?
Don't say, are you? You know what anxiety that statement induces?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord. It's checked right now. Does that mean anything?
It does not.
1 point!
You
What?
get on your horse, and you
Is it Winnie or something?
You begin to ride,
Uh-huh.
and then you hear a shout
Okay.
from one of the knights.
Kick it.
Aeronwy, you
We're
hear
going,
this
we're
as
going.
well. There they are! After them!
Oh!
Book it! Book it towards the manor!
Okay. And back
Book it.
to... Actually, we'll go to Aeronwy for a second before we cut back to Olwyn. Your mother says, I think they're gone.
I think they are too. What did they hear?
Flory says, I think they heard the girl you were with.
Oh no. Oh. We don't have any other horses, do we? I brought my own horse to the hunt.
Mm.
Did your horse follow us through the portal?
I think you were
I
on the
mean-
horse, 'cause you got on your own horse specifically.
Yeah, I assumed I was on my own horse, but we kept on talking like we were all on
I thought I
the
pulled
same
you on
horse.
mine, so I could have been wrong. I don't know.
I think you were wrong.
Okay.
I think we were on separate horses.
Okay.
So maybe I have another horse. Oh, that would be such a dumb decision, though. It'd be so dumb to follow you.
They're all really dumb decisions, okay? No good decisions
Yeah.
have been made tonight. Not a single one. All of them have been
Oh,
trash.
Do you need a valorous test, perhaps?
valorous
I
test.
should have tested my bravery.
That's a success on valorous. Let's see about that's a success on cowardly. Are you
The dice doesn't
kidding
want
me?
you to make decisions.
The dice want me to have to do things
Yep.
on my own.
The dice
Let's
said you
try
better
a different
improv
one.
this.
Prudent and reckless. Good old. All right,
I think
we're
your
going
dice have
after
spoken.
her, I guess.
Yeah.
All right, hopping on my horse.
As you begin to ride out, you can see the torches as they all start to. You see them moving up the hill.
Yep.
But as you cross out into the road and kind of start to chase after them, you see a lone knight set on the road in front of you. They have dark armor and
Dark armor.
helm you've seen before.
No.
They
I
turn
don't
to
have
face you as
time
you ride
for-
towards them.
I don't like it.
Wait, he what as I ride towards him?
He turns to face you as you ride forward.
No! No! I don't have
Olwyn.
time for this man right now.
Olwyn.
Olwyn, tell your boyfriend to leave me alone.
Not me
Please.
boyfriend.
Why?
I ate him. I want him.
Oh, Megan and I are
Ate
just crying
I
this whole time.
ate him.
Oh, I wish you ate him. Then
I'll
he'd be
just
gone.
Diablerize him. Right?
Yeah, just like
Yeah.
eat him like you eat like shellfish out of a clamshell. Just like
Did I somehow
You've
get
only
past
got
him? He's behind me, right?
Get thee behind me,
Sure
Dad.
seemed
Oh
to be-
god, we're
Sure seem
terrifying.
to be behind the riders, so
Yeah. That was an Emily question, not a Beatrice question.
I know.
Okay, I'll get Padan to kill him for me.
Olwyn.
yes.
Me.
You find yourself. Well, where did we leave off exactly?
The
room.
Rickirk? What are they doing to Rickirk? Or
He
something
just
like
looks
that.
at you funny. I don't know who that is.
Rickirk, he was a little, well, he wasn't little, but he was a young lad that we found, and he was scared, and he was babbling when we first met him, and he was still kind of recovering.
I'm sorry, milady. There was no one here with that name, or no one I met.
What? How long have you been here?
Just a few days. Only
Maybe
the
go-
knights and squires and my company are present.
Maybe it got better. He did say he wanted to go home. Maybe he's home. That would be good. That would mean that he recovered and he got better.
Maybe. I think you're right. He starts to lie as he realizes that you're upset. Probably. Yeah, I bet you that's what happened.
Anyway, I know you said she was busy, but where is Lady Gwynedd? Is she in the...
He looks over to the room again.
She... I guess it doesn't do any good to speculate about what might be going on in there.
I
What?
can't
understand. What have you been doing then since?
Well, he motions to like where Padarn left. That's my night. I'm squired again.
Oh, good. How is
Yeah.
it?
He's great to me, nicer than I thought I might find. And the others, the ladies, are wonderful.
Yeah, when it's real nice.
Oh no, the other ladies. And then he kind of stops. I hope that the others are found soon. My understanding is the knights went out in pursuit. They were led by Sir Loff. Do you know who that is?
Ugh. Yes, I do. I wish I didn't. He's awful. I ate him.
They seemed convinced that they could reach you if you had crossed over. Something about the veil.
Let him try. Well, he didn't, so. When did... What about Beatrice and Aeronwy? What... Have they been missing...
Since
the
same event, yes. It's my understanding. Maybe you can help. Do you know where they went? Did they go... well, which direction? Do you see?
I don't know. I think I saw Beatrice in the grove with me for a minute, maybe, but we were all separate and we're all being,
Make an awareness roll, please.
Okay. It's a failure.
You can't really hear what's going on in that other room, but all of a sudden there's a bunch of commotion and it sounds busy in there. You can tell there must be like at least 4 or 5 people in that room. That is a room that you kind of, as you roll back through your mind, it's one of those rooms that's always been shut since you've been at the manor.
It's well, so many people in there.
You hear like a groan, almost like a whimper of pain. It sounds like a man. Oh.
Aren't you curious about what's going on in there?
Uh-huh. Yep. He says.
And
Listen, sometimes they do things, and I'm supposed to look the other way, and it's probably better when I do. So,
who all is in there? A lady is in there?
he nods slowly.
And your knight?
He nods again.
And who else?
You hear like a brief like scream. This one's definitely from a lady, and it's stifled as quickly as it happens. He stands up.
She's gonna
and he's pale, but he doesn't move. He just kind of stares at the door. He actually is gonna move, and he stops.
Yeah, I think Olwyn will like kind of just grab onto like his arm, just like, it's. I don't like it. I don't want to be in here.
Beatrice, you find yourself riding swiftly to the manor. Behind you, there has to be a half dozen knights or so.
Yep.
All on horse, all riding. You can see, just in the moonlight, the face of Cadwigan at the front of them, riding hard, trying to reach you.
I hate him. I hate him so much. Okay. I'm booking it.
Okay.
I'm lighter, so...
You are. It's true. I'll get you to test horsemanship. A failure's not necessarily a bad thing.
Okay.
A fumble is really a bad thing.
Yeah, fumble is always a bad thing. It's a failure.
And I'm just going to make sure he doesn't...
Oh, let him fumble, please.
Let him.
If the gods are good, please.
He fails. So he's not gaining any ground on you as you continue to ride. You find yourself with just enough room between you and the other knights. You find yourself at the manor.
I immediately dismount and start banging on the door.
Okay.
Let me in, please.
Oh, and you swear, you hear the banging, you swear you hear Beatrice's voice.
Please, quickly.
She'll like drag or like start to get up, and she's still like holding on to Gwydion.
Please.
Like run over. Or
Gwydion-
I'm gonna yell, I'm in mortal danger now!
Gwydion tries to stop you and says, Owen, that might be a trick.
Please. Do I hear your voices at all?
Yeah, softly, but you can't hear like who they are. They're like quiet. Yeah.
What is Beatrice?
Please.
Okay, hold on. I'll get here. I'll get a knife, and then just in case. Okay, just give me one. So
Please.
Yeah.
And she's gonna start. They're coming for me, please. They're coming.
Hurry, Gwydion!
Banging.
Okay.
Gonna start like inching towards,
Please.
like slowly, just like waiting for him to get.
Is
the
there a
knife so
window
that
near
she
me?
can-
Because if they don't answer the next couple of seconds, she's gonna start breaking.
There's not one
windows.
visible at the door, but your panic is mostly heard. You do hear, or you do see, as you kind of look over to see if they're here. You see them kind of riding into view now. You see Cadwigan behind him is Cyriloff. And then there's a couple of others as well.
She's gonna yell, they're gonna kill me now, please!
And just about that time, Gwydion returns with a knife, but we're gonna cut over to Aeronwy. Aeronwy, you find yourself face to face with the dark armored goblin knight.
Yeah, so there's like no way around this guy, yeah?
He's blocked the road. There are alternate ways up the hill. You live here, you know them. They involve going off the road.
Okay, we're gonna roll something else. I love these things.
What?
I love these fun little thingies so much.
I need to remember that they exist.
Okay.
So
They hate me though. I love them in theory, but never in practice. They never help.
right. So this was a test to see if you've forgiven for your previous knight's death.
Yeah, it's kind of a... Yeah.
Or whether you...
Okay, we're gonna roll another one.
Okay.
Good old prudent versus reckless. Someday it will work.
Wow, it did just barely work. Prudent beats reckless.
Oh, Megan. Oh, honey.
This is not really helpful for decision-making processes.
No, don't
It
worry.
would be if one of these like failed or
Per-
succeeded.
Technically, that's a partial success. Prudent does beat reckless.
Prudent does beat reckless. All right. And he's looking at me like he's definitely seen me.
Oh yeah.
Oh
And
yeah.
you-
All right.
Sorry, his helm is turned
no.
towards you. He is fully helmed, and you can tell that it's just a different. You sense this sort of. This is someone here to go to war. This is not someone riding. This is a knight looking for death.
Oh,
Hate that.
I see. Sword out. I'm gonna say, I'm not here to fight you. I just need to help my friend. I'm gonna start edging the horse around to start off-roading it, possibly. For being prudent.
He doesn't say a thing underneath. He just, you know, when you can't see someone's visage at all, no sign of their face, no emotion.
Yeah.
And as you turn to ride off, you see him ride immediately after you. Why don't you give me a horsemanship roll, please?
No. I'm going to roll some sort of. Okay, I don't know if I can justify honor, even though it's my best one. Just because honor would probably be turning around and fighting this guy. Let's try love of family. I've succeeded on love of family.
There you go.
Okay, horsemanship +5. Kaboom! I succeed.
Hell yes.
Get
Right.
fucked, Green Goblin.
Let's just make sure that he doesn't.
Oh, it would have been a. No, it wouldn't have been a. Would not have been a crit. Never mind.
So the good news
guy.
is you have a head start. The bad news is he's awfully fast. As a rider.
No.
You see the manor ahead, but you look back and you can see him following in hot pursuit.
Part 2 is going to be me also banging on the door, going like, "Please let me in. I'm gonna die."
We're all just one right after the other.
It's like Clue.
They were just like, "When will they come back? Are they dead?" And then just like one after the other, just like, "Bam, bam, bam! Let me in!
Screaming
Bam, bam, bam!
All right.
I'm gonna die!"
We cut back to Beatrice and Olwyn. Beatrice, I imagine,
I have
bursts
my
through the
knife
door.
out.
And
Yeah,
Olwyn
yeah.
and
When
Griff-
Squidian came around the corner with the knife and was like, gave me like the all clear. She's like, okay, I can do it.
I come in. Yeah, we're good. I come in and I immediately grab the doors and go to push them shut.
I think
No,
Gwydion
no.
will help immediately because he doesn't know
Mhm.
what's on the other side.
She's
And-
going to spin and turn to look at Olwen.
All right.
You would not believe the last day that I have had.
I
So
probably
we faced
would.
an ogre, but
Oh.
Cadwigan murdered the knight that was supposed to win. The knight that got me, he murdered him. I'm covered in blood, by the way. I'm still covered in
Oh.
this man's blood because I held him. I hugged him, so I'm just.
Well, that would
covered
have been
in
an
blood.
exciting thing to talk about with Aeronwy's
Oh no, I'm
family.
so
no,
sorry.
no, it's okay. We'll say they didn't catch it. It's all good. Sorry, continue. Don't let me just.
He murdered him in front of me. He's now leading all of the knights out there, which does not
Why?
bode well for me surviving. So
Why would he
we
do
need
that?
to tell the lady now. We need to tell the lady
we
now.
can't.
Do not let him in.
We can't.
What do you mean we can't?
We're doing
she's
something
right.
and
You can't. You can't go in there.
yeah, they're
Why
doing
can't
something. Because they're doing something secret and we're not allowed in. I don't know. I do what I'm told.
What are they doing?
Listen,
Oh,
Lady
no.
Vivian said no, and then he stops and he kind of covers his mouth.
I know Lady Vivian.
Vivian? Do I know Lady Vivian?
You
Also,
do not.
hi, and she says hi to Quinn, who she hasn't seen in so
Right?
long.
It's about
Hi.
this point you can hear like multiple people starting to make their way towards. What do you want to do at this point?
Don't let them in.
Still, you've been disgusting.
What would you like to do, Beatrice?
She's going to look at. Is the door closed and locked at this
It
point?
is, yeah, fully closed.
Fantastic. Okay, that takes away one problem. And she's going to look at Gwynedd. Gwynedd, please. I need to talk to the lady of the manor, or Lady Vivienne, or anyone
But they said
that is
not,
there.
They said not to.
Anybody who's there. Anybody higher up than us, which is pretty much at the bottom.
So you, Beatrice, look and you hear a groan, similar groan. The old man almost like groaning in pain.
Is it the room I was in?
It is.
Are they waking him up?
Ew.
I don't know.
Waking who up?
She's looking at Gwynedd like, oh, okay, fine. And she she goes back and forth a couple of times and like goes up to the door and doesn't do anything. She just doesn't go in. She like knocks on it.
You knock on the door?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Thank God.
Yeah, the door begins to open and you see this like, it's almost like a strobe light. It's like flashing light in dark, and light in dark is, yeah, it's, and Aeronwy, give me a horsemanship roll as you continue to ride towards the man.
Okay, am I still impassioned?
You are. Still same scene.
Yay! I've succeeded. I've almost
That's
critted.
good. Now, unless he crits, you're in a really good spot.
Why are you kidding me, Bob? Bob,
Say these things.
so come away, please.
I'm dead.
Please,
I'm
sir.
dead.
I'm not there. Oh no.
Give me
Bob,
a.
I have to remind you, I'm chased. Did you know that I'm chased?
I'm so chased.
I'm so chased.
Imagine
You
that
don't
out
even
of
know.
context.
You don't even know.
It's like you're chased. Keep riding.
Goblin, I promise I'm chased.
Mr. Goblin, please. Please don't
whole time it's
question
just
me.
Megan and I crying.
All right.
I don't like that number.
You see
I don't like that
him
number either.
ride up with a ball and chain. And he swings the ball and chain, and you feel it impact with your horse. Give me a dex roll, please.
The
Oh,
horse
did you get
wasn't
called a whore?
chased. The horse was
Horse was a whore.
It was a horse.
Y'all are really gonna kill a horse in front of me, huh?
This is... Bro, those are expensive. I don't care if my horse was a little bit lascivious. A little bit loose. I'm poor.
I'm gonna spoil something. The Goblin Knight also doesn't care whether the horse is lustful or not. You're good. So,
Wow.
I care about the horse in general.
yeah. That's true.
That's actually bad, because that means he probably doesn't care if I'm lustful or not. And that's really the only thing saving my life right now.
Dex roll, they're on me.
Yeah, I'll take a
please.
dex roll, sure. Impassioned.
Yep.
Success.
You actually have to leave your horse as it collapses from the strike, but you do so in a way
Alright.
where you're able to tumble and roll and be back on your feet without any damage.
Okay. How far am I from the manor? Because
You look back to the
We're
manor
about to
and you
do
can see it in range, and you can also kind of see the sights of like a number of figures. You can see the light from the door opening. We're gonna go back to Olwyn and Beatrice.
I knocked on the door.
So
Like
Beatrice,
clinging to Gwydion at this point.
you You begin to open the door.
I didn't open it. I knocked.
No, exactly. But the door opens and you're not. And you see Lady Vivian. And you swear that's Lilo, but she looks like she's in her 50s rather than her 70s for some reason.
Oh, they're doing some hocus pocus shit.
Yeah.
Oh, they're doing something.
Lady Gwyned's here. You can see his body is like sitting up almost, but he looks unconscious. And Lady Vivian, who's leading the group, Serpidon standing over it, and believe it or not, Dane is here and watching as well. So is Grifflet. And they stand in the corner and watching. You can see the lady
doing there.
Yeah. You can see the lady Lady Vivian reaches behind and says, Padorn, my dagger.
Did none of them notice that I knocked?
They haven't, no. He turns his body in the direction of Grifflet and Adane and says,
No.
Of course, my lady. And Vivian
You
says,
gotta do something.
a life for a life. That is the call.
No way. I knock on the door frame again.
Okay.
Hi.
Okay.
She's looking at the floor. She's not looking at anything.
Yep.
She's covered in blood.
Lilo turns and looks at you. Oh, Beatrice! Come in.
Hi.
Lady Gwynedd looks up and just kind of shakes her head. We're going to cut back to Olwyn. There's a knock on the door,
darling.
Olwyn. You can hear a familiar voice. The voice is Sir Kendall.
Oh, fuck that guy.
The door is jammed. You hear a couple of the other knights like, "We'll get it open." Kendall says, Sir Padorn, Gwydion, are you in there? We've returned. It seems that you may be dealing with a changeling in there. Do you know what a changeling is? Gwydion lets go of Olwyn's hand and goes pale a bit as he steps to the side.
Oh no. I prove it.
Sir Kendall, you're back already?
Oh, no. Gwydion, I'm not.
He's
I
gonna
promise I'm
move
not.
to dash for the door and open it.
No, he's gonna like grab his hands like, I can prove it. I'm not. Ask me something only I would know.
Please give me a contested dex roll.
And roll a passion.
You want to impassion yourself? Yep, absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
I think honor would work, maybe?
Sure, yeah.
Oh no.
Alright, so that is a 15.
What happened?
Let
Yeah.
me check one thing to see what that does. No, it's not. It could be nothing to worry about, though. So let me just check that. I forget with the 6th edition rules whether 15 is high enough to be a problem. So give me,
I think it might be. Or it might start at 16.
might start at 16. We go through this like every week. One day I'll actually have this prepared. Give me a sec here. Alright. Knights of Salisbury. There it is. So throw it on here. All right. So it is 16 to 19. With a failure, it is no results. So you are good. No negative to this. You can simply make your dex roll.
Alright. The success is the worst success that it could possibly be, unless he.
You grab his hand. And he looks to you and he says, I have to get them in. Why are you stopping me from bringing them in?
I need you to trust me, Gwydion. I don't think any of us have changed things. Do it.
You just give me a truthful roll.
I did tell him that
Honest?
Cadwigan murdered a dude, by the way.
An honest roll?
Honest, sorry. Yep.
Ugh.
He looks to you a minute. He says, "If you're wrong, if I'm wrong, I'm sorry." And with that, he moves to break free and open up the latch to the door. The
You should
door
let him go.
swings open. All right, back to Aeronwy. Does you find yourself?
We don't have to go back to Aeronwy.
Aeronwy, you see, you can't be more than maybe 100 feet from the start of the manor. The knight, after downing you, tosses his ball and chain to the side and draws his sword. And he just stands and kind of waits for your next move. Stands but like on the horse, he stands at a distance like a good 4 or 5 feet away from you.
Okay, 4 or 5 feet is not good,
Yeah.
Bob.
A not so
That's
reasonable
what one
4 or
might
5
call
feet
bad.
away from you. That's fair.
So I don't think that, and there's that horde of knights led by Cadwigan in between me and getting inside the manor, yes?
I'm gonna wait to see what you focus on to give you any more detail. Does that make sense?
Okay. Basically,
You see
what
at this
Aeronwy
distance, you can
is-
see like figures near the door and like the light of the door opening.
Okay.
Light from inside.
Basically right now Aeronwy is doing the math on like, can I reasonably run? Or should I try and fight? Cause if she runs into that horde of knights, she's just as screwed as if she's fighting the Goblin Knight here, essentially.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, I don't think a prudent versus reckless would even work here. Nothing is good. All of these decisions suck.
Right? Is this valorous versus cowardly?
I don't know, cause like, is it more valorous to run to my other death or stand and die here?
And deliver.
Well, you know
I'm gonna
that
roll-
what the Goblin Knight seems to offer you is certain harm. The other scenario
harm.
could be harm.
Could be harm. Right, this guy is here for a fight. Huh. I wonder
Almost
if
seems like he's
talking
here
would
for a
work.
chase, right? The way he's not following through with it. It's like
A hunt.
he's here to torment you. Yeah.
He's here to be a jerk. The most dangerous game. Oh, Bob, you
You've
do
done
listen.
it.
You've done it. You've hunted me for sport. The thing I keep thinking is going to happen. It's happening.
See, You gotta simultaneously trust your DMs implicitly and also not at all.
Give me
Just don't
a
understand it.
folklore actually, because you are from here.
I would love folklore. Still impassioned?
Yep.
Uh,
It's just not the thing you're thinking of. Your adrenaline's going life or death. You're not able to recall old wife. Now isn't the time for old wives to.
Now's not the time for that silly fairy nonsense. I have to fight the Goblin Knight. Okay, you know what? Maybe valorous and cowardly will work. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Why? Why do the dice hate me? Why do they want me dead?
Making decisions.
I'm drawing
sucks.
my sword, I guess. It seems like the Goblin Knight wants a chase. So I'm not going to give it to him. I'm dead either way. Let's go. Let's draw the sword. I'm going to go down fighting.
See, he just really wants you to be either chased or chased.
Oh my god, you're right.
You hear from him as you draw your blade. He says, "A brave one, I see. I'll return your body to your family instead."
But like you returned governance.
With that, he actually dismounts from his horse.
Yes, playing on his honor.
Alright.
I'm going to die, everyone.
I'm going to die.
And
We got away with it last week, but not this one. I'm determined to get my character killed.
Alright. We will cut back to Beatrice.
I thought you were about to say we were going to end it, and I was about to be really mad at you.
No, too many.
Please stop my
cliffhangers.
siblings from doing
Okay, so
sacrifice.
you said
Actually, hold
that
on.
the lady...
Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to tease you with that. I'm gonna go back to Olwyn because I think it needs to happen in a certain order.
Okay.
Olwyn.
That's
That's a look of love, right? I meant Emily's look when I told her we were gonna bypass her after telling her that we were gonna focus on her. Rebecca, or Olwyn,
me.
you end up. You see a number of knights barge in. Kendall, Luff, Cavigan,
Yucky. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
and the one that didn't work, Duggan. The four of them come rushing in. They look around and they say, they turn to Cadogan. They say, "The changeling," and Cadogan and Luff almost like loses focus, and he says, "Lady Olwyn, you're okay."
No,
And he moves.
I'm not. I'm not.
And the others kind of look and they're like, "Be careful, Luff. She's remember about the changeling." And he says, No, this is her. I can tell."
I'm gonna hide behind Gwydion.
Gwydion kind of looks at you a moment, and you can tell he softens a bit, realizing that Luff doesn't think you're a changeling. And then Gwydion says, "But the other one in there,
She's fine too.
Cadogan says, "The little girl, she's in there?" And Gwydion says, "Do you mean Beatrice?" "Yes, Beatrice is in there."
And
He doesn't have any context to what's going on. Just remind you, he was not here at the feast.
I know that.
Yeah, I very briefly before I went down there, I did give them the cliff notes that Cadwigan had murdered a dude in front of me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So with that, Olwyn, what do you want to do? It looks like they're just here, and Sir Doggett seems to be standing at the door still, almost like looking outside.
It's fine. We don't need your help. You can go away now. You're still behind Gwydion, though.
Yeah. Loaf will say, I'm just glad you're okay. With that, Doggett says, where are the others? Where is that lady knight and her squire? So, we cut back to Beatrice. When we last left off, you saw Lady Vivian being handed the dagger as she turned to look towards Grifflet, a fear looking in his eyes as he looked around the room, sort of startled and confused, especially by her words, life for life. What do you want to do?
So so I was asked to join by Lilo, and then the lady of the manor looked at me and shook her head no. Am I correct?
Kind of. About this time too, you hear the door opening, man, and a number of people rushing in.
I put the door behind me. I push it shut behind me, and I look at the knight. I forgot his name. I'm so sorry.
Sir
Padarin.
Yeah.
Because I know him.
Yep.
And she's going to look at him and say, I need help. She's covered in blood and looks like she's had a night.
He says, once this is done,
please.
We can... Yes.
I don't have time.
You watch as Grifflet steps forward. You see him present a rabbit to Lady Vivian. A sad look on his face as he does so. Lady Vivian takes the rabbit and returns. She places it on the man who's now kind of suspended, standing up, or sitting up, almost like not by his own weight or strength. And you see that she ends the rabbit. It's a common enough practice.
Yeah.
For pagan ritual, especially for sorcery. And Sir Padarin says, what is done now. What did you need help with?
Cadwigan murdered, and I say the knight's name. I need to look it up. But I give the name of the knight. I hold out the knight's stuff. He's after me now. He's saying I'm a changeling. I'm not. I watched him murder a man. So did Aeronwy.
You're not a changeling. That's true. Come. We'll deal with this.
I get behind him.
Yeah. And he'll...
I don't want to leave the room. Just standing behind him.
Back to Aeronwy.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Okay. Hang on. First of all, I'm gonna try a fun little gambit. Let's see if this works. Trying to circle around. Keeping distance. I'm not gonna close the distance if he's not. I'm just going to say, so you're really gonna do this? Fight a girl with no armor on? Not very sporting. Hardly a good fight. He seems honorable. Maybe it'll work.
So your goal here is to try and maybe manipulate him, right? Into kind of goading him into his honor, yes? I will need an intrigue roll for that, please.
Actually, oh my god, I'm impassioned. I actually have a chance with this. Not much of one.
Believe in you.
Oh my god!
Yes!
Oh my god! God! I got a critical pop.
You see him take his helmet off, throws it, and you can see him begin to pull his chain.
Shame.
And he says, "You're the first. The first that wasn't a knight to die by my sword. But you won't be the last."
Oh, my friend.
Sorry, I should specify that. He says, "You're the first, basically first non-knight to face me. Like, it's more about you standing off with him in a duel versus running terrified through the streets, as the folklore stories of your youth were told. The screams that happened in Samhain."
The folklore that I conveniently forgot all of.
Right
because I
about
fumbled
now.
on that.
Yeah.
It's coming back to me. Right. I'm actually fighting the real life boogeyman. Whoops. I got him to take off his armor. Street smarts.
Are you?
Street dumbs? Still kind of stupid. All right.
I don't know. You got. I'm happy.
Thanks.
All right.
All right.
So he looks to you and he says, "Ready when you are." Do you have any prayers to offer to the gods?
Pray that I reaches so you can't fight any other non-knights. And then I guess I'm gonna come at him with a sword.
Okay.
R.I.P. everyone, I can't wait to come up with a new character. I did succeed, though.
You succeeded greater than he did.
Hell
Funny.
yes. Also,
Give me your damage
this
roll.
is so sad that neither of us can fail our rolls. And being impassioned doesn't do anything for damage, right?
Not for damage, no. If it moved you into a critical range, then like it can add bonuses if you get it high enough. Like if you're at 25, you get a +5 to your roll, right? So that's where it gets really awesome.
Got it. I think I do get a +1 to my roll at this point because it's a 16 + 5. 19 damage isn't awful.
He's not wearing armor, so that certainly hurts. He moves almost in a way as if to test you, thinking maybe you're, you're at the skill level you're at. But he underestimates you being impassioned, and you get the better stuff from him. You see him hold his side, and you can see like a green-black goo running from him.
I'm gonna get such a big head about this.
With that, you hear, like cries from the distance. Aeronwy, no! You hear, Aeronwy. It's, Rickert.
Oh my god, it's Rickert!
You see,
Oh my god, it's Rickert.
he's riding up close, and so is, with him is, Branwen. Lady Branwen.
Oh my
Or
gosh,
not
hi
lady,
besties!
Dame Branwen.
You're gonna watch me die! You're gonna help, who knows?
It looks like they have intent to help. You can see the Goblin Knight grits his teeth and moves to climb back on his horse.
Oh?
What do you intend to do?
I'm... Take an attack of opportunity. Fuck this guy.
Go ahead and make your roll.
Not to, What? That... Oh! I didn't add my impassioned. That would be a 19 out of 20. 20 out of 20?
20 out of 20. You get a plus
because
one?
it's
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
because it's 16 plus 5, which would get me 21
Plus
threshold.
1, so it'd be a 20 out of 20.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and give me your damage roll.
I've crit the goblin now.
Actually, hold on. I should be
I
fair.
have such mixed feelings about this.
He would parry.
He would parry.
He'd attempt to.
Parry.
But he has to hit like the same level you do, basically, for this to be useful. He doesn't, not quite. Just barely. You're gonna scrape away with a success.
Okay, a success, but not a crit if it's a 20 out of 20.
Oh, it's a 20 out of 20. That's a crit. You can roll your double damage.
Okay, only 22. Come on,
22 and what was your roll? 19, right?
Right, yeah, 19 before.
Okay.
But it was a 20.
Let me just check one thing, because this is the Goblin Knight. I'm just going to check A sheet, so I can look at the general values.
Alright, so I'm gonna survive this one and also have a lifelong magical enemy. Let's go!
Oh no, my besties are our enemies.
All of your miracles for your lifetime have been in the last 2.
Okay, yeah, honestly.
You have worn out any miracles you had left.
There's gonna be no living with me now. Every single time I'm about to face characters.
There's about to be no living with you for you, so...
That's true. I'm just gonna be insufferable. I'm gonna be like, sorry, but I'm God's favorite idiot, so like, nothing's gonna happen to me. My
Don't
luck
say that
stat
out
is like
loud.
a bazillion.
Oh, must be nice for your character to have confidence.
I feel safer than you, and I'm in a room with them performing a magical something or other.
It's fine. I think it'll be alright. Also, oh, Rickert, I'm so sorry.
You cut into the Goblin Knight a second time. You see him wince in pain, very clearly nearing like an unconscious state. But his steed, the moment he's like, so you catch him as he's like moving to be on it, right? His steed actually begins to carry him off, and swiftly.
Oh, this guy. Yeah, I don't have a ranged weapon, and also it's kind of a dick move to attack a guy who's retreating. But also, he's an asshole, so who knows? Who knows what they're...
That's a
You just
fair
have to get
statement.
to know him like I do.
You see on the ground that armor and helm remains.
Am I back?
Yep. You see on the ground his armor and
Okay.
helm remains as Lady or Dame Branwyn and Rickert ride up to you. Oh,
Are you...
you're back.
I am.
I was worried about you. Where are the others? Do you know where the others are? All 3 of you are missing, Rickert says, like wraps his arms around me.
Oh no!
Rip. Okay.
You're back. Oh no.
It always happens when the person has their moment, hey?
I know.
Alright.
Oh no, it's so sad.
We might have
Well,
lost
hey,
him.
Rickert is talking, so that's
Might have
cool.
lost.
I mean, that's super cool.
Oh, it looks like she's trying to come back.
Yeah.
She's trying.
I assume that was an attempt.
I'm just
I
kind
thought
of-
mine went out
yeah.
for a second. I heard the thing drop, and I was like, "Was it me?"
It's me, Barry.
Oh my god, internet is not our friend today.
We're gonna take a minor break.
Oh,
All right, we
All
back.
right.
Yeah.
So
The dinosaur story.
the armor and helm are left behind as it's almost like you don't remember the Goblin Knight exactly climbing upon his steed.
You just
So-
kind of like no clipped onto it.
Yeah, almost strange.
Weird. I have armor now.
Ew.
All right. Bronwyn, Rickard, you're all right? I didn't see you. You disappeared in the woods. She's saying to Branwyn. I hoped you were okay.
We've been looking all over for you. All three of you.
Right, Etris. I think she's in the manor. You remember Cadwigan? He killed someone in. I think we went to the fairy realm, and he killed the other knight that we were with, and he's leading that group of whoever's holding the torches, and he's lying about us, and I think he's trying to get us killed.
All right, we'll go back. We should. I trust some of those knights. Let's
Okay.
return.
Oh no.
How easy would it be to grab the armor?
Easy. It's on the ground.
Easy. It's mine, baby. I am stealing this guy's shit. That's what he gets for killing my knight.
Okay.
And being a jerk in general.
All right. All right. You return to the manor. We're gonna cut though first to Olwyn, I think. So Beatrice, you have just exited, right, with Padern?
I was staying in the. I said I didn't want to leave the room.
Oh, I thought you said that. Oh, you were saying
I
you were
was behind him.
You're sicking him to go, kind of.
Oh, I mean, I'll go with him if he's leaving the room,
No.
but I like make
Yeah.
the intent that like
Yeah, he
I
said
want us
he.
both to stay in the room because I don't really want to go and confront it right now. But
Oh,
if he's
okay. I thought
going,
you
I'll
were-
follow him.
I thought you had asked him to confront it, though, didn't you?
I said I needed help, and then I hid behind him. So it's fair. It could be interpreted as that.
Okay.
It's a fair point.
I mean, unless
All
you're
right.
gonna tell him not to, he assumes that what you want is for him to go deal with the mess that you just described.
Yeah, let's do that. I'm never sure is the answer. Yeah, she follows behind, but she's like behind him. She's like
For sure.
Yeah, that's,
hiding
that's a
behind
pattern. Like Owen behind Gwydion, Beatrice
She's like,
behind
please, for the
Padar.
love of God. Before they leave the room, she's going to say, "You know I'm not a changeling, right?"
Of course.
How? Out of genuine curiosity.
Time for that another time, I would say.
I don't like that answer. She kind of stops for a second. You are going to protect me, right? You're not going to throw me to him.
What exactly happened to you in Fairy?
You know what? I'm going for it. I describe everything in as much detail as I possibly can. I'm not going to do it now because it's a lot.
Okay.
I
well,
don't describe the spell casting.
Right.
I describe us getting away from the ogre, like fleeing the ogre, but I describe vividly the guy coming up saying like, "Hey, he caught me. Okay, he won, whatever." And then
That
Okay,
will take a couple of minutes.
oh yeah, I know.
So
That's okay.
while that's happening in the room,
Fine.
We got spell casting.
Olwyn,
Hmm.
you see the door remains open, and you hear Sir Dogged and Sir Kendall talking. Sir Dogged's like, "Where did she go?" And Kendall says, "Hmm?" And Dogged says, "Dame Branwyn and the little squire. Where did they go?" Dogged says, Or wait, the other, I forget which was doing which this time, says, I think they're still out there. They didn't come in with us. And so they both are looking outside. And they're like, is that a Winnie? What? Sounds like there's some sort of conflict. They both...
Olwyn's gonna kind of slowly step forward to take a look. But she's not exiting the house.
I'm gonna move past this because we all are aware of who's where.
Right.
In the distance, Olwyn, you see a lone figure in this black hood. He just seems to be walking between the trees. They stop and they kind of look. It's almost like they look towards you, but it's like they're looking right into you, like right into your soul. It's such a strange feeling. It's hard to even describe. But you feel like you know them. And they turn and continue to walk.
Do a little wave as they're looking.
They nod to you. Give me... kind of have a bit of suppression there, so we'll go with... I need the right trait for this.
Sure.
Give me a spiritual test.
Boy. Failure.
You have this, like, as they turn and kind of leave into the tree line, seemingly disappear, you have this haunting feeling that you know them, but you can't really place what or why, who it was. Memory suppressed, perhaps. And then you kind of brought back to as you see Aeronwy, Dame Branwyn, and Rickard all arriving. Aeronwy, your horse is toast, by the way.
Oh no.
Yeah, I figured. I didn't even get to steal the Goblin Knight's horse. Bullshit. Nonsense.
There's probably no steal on that one.
I want to take this man's entire life. All of his assets. I want his wife. I want his kids. They're my wife and kids now. I want his house. Everything.
Taken.
Jesus.
Starring Aeronwy. So
Nice.
I think at that point, as you kind of all, minus Beatrice, all begin to converge on the main room, Cadrigan looks and thinks the better of speaking at this point. There's some quick exchanges, and it's clear that everyone, any sense of changelings is quickly put down as Serpedarn exited the room and begins to speak on behalf of Beatrice. So the lot of you stand there now, the knights gathered. Is there anything either Olwyn or Aeronwy want to do or say?
Is Rickard there?
Yeah, I'll give you one action each.
Aeronwy's action, which probably won't contradict Olwyn's, is that she is going to move in front of Olwyn and probably Rickard if she can as well. Rickard is probably less necessary, but she's still in like fight or flight mode, and also Rickard is my pet boy. I dragged him out of the woods. He still needs protecting. Like, she doesn't know how far he is along in recovery. He gets to go back with Olwyn, the princess.
I'm also behind. I keep saying his name wrong.
Alone? Oh, you did exit then?
I did go with him after the conversation.
So, Aeronwy, when you say protect them, you're wedged between them and Cadrigan? Is that the idea, or just all the knights? What's your focus here?
Basically the focus is I would like the order to be Cadrigan, me, Olwyn, and possibly Rickard if I can manage it.
Yeah,
like,
gotcha.
I need to be in between
You're the
them
wall
and the
between them.
murderer.
Gotcha. Cadogan kind of turns briefly, seeing Bedarn and then Beatrice. He offers a slight smirk, just one so ever so slightly. That Beatrice notices, like from her angle. It's just the side of his smile just picks up.
I grab tighter to Padwigan because I told him that this man murdered a man in front of me, so I'm grabbing tighter to him.
Okay. We're going to wrap there in suspense.
What about Olwyn's action?
Sorry. Describe again your defense. Olwyn, sorry. Give me your
Olwyn.
What was your action? I missed it.
Oh, she's gonna
Good.
go up to Rickard and just be like, "Oh, you're alive," and like kind of reach.
Yeah, he's happy to see all three. Like he's happy to see Olwyn. And when you say reach, is it like an embrace, like a hug? Is that the idea? Hug it out. Greeting.
Yeah, and then pull back and give him the almond case. Like, this might not be the best time, but don't know when I'll be able to.
He looks down and looks up to you, and you can see tears in his eyes, and he just says, "I wasn't sure you all would be okay.
I wasn't sure you would be when we came back.
Were you in chains?
No,
Chains?
no,
Did they whip you? Did she whip you? Did
No,
she order
who?
them to whip you?
God,
The
no!
lady.
What you, Rickard? No, what lady? We were gone for a day.
We were gone for 2 seasons.
I know." And she'll lean in and whisper to Rickard, "We weren't very." Like, whisper so that they can't necessarily hear. She doesn't know how much they know.
And I think the camera pans out. So I will give you a little bit of intrigue for what's going on here in the days that follow. Go ahead and each of you can test intrigue. If you're impassioned, you may use it here as well.
Also got a
I don't-
question. Could I have ticked intrigue because I critted it that one time?
Did you crit
It was
intrigue?
0.
Yes.
I did when I was lying to the Goblin Knight.
Yep.
Or not lying, manipulating him.
Mhm.
All right, so that's everyone with the intrigue, right? It takes you a little while to hear back, despite your pestering. There's not a lot of conversation about what's happening. Cadrigan's not seen for a while. Sir Lulf is not present for a while. But then he returns, and he leaves again. You come to hear, perhaps several, way too late, you're all frustrated about this. But you hear that Cadrigan is being held. So he is in prison, but he has declared that it was some kind of illusion, and that the knight that you claim he murdered, which was Mervyn, right?
Oh,
So-
Mervyn.
Sir Mervyn is simply lost in fairy, and that your
I have
eyes.
stuff.
What's that?
I have his stuff. I handed his stuff to Padwigan.
Yep. And so it doesn't hold up particularly well. When all kind of is said and done, It is lodged that Cadogan is lying and that he murdered the mercenary knight. However, he declares a trial by combat rather than being brought to justice in any way. And so the one lodging the complaint is Lady Gwynedd. And it is Sir Branman, Dame Branman, rather, that stands as Lady Gwynedd's champion. So they will be
Oh yes.
dueling to the death
Good for her.
in the following year.
Oh no.
Less good for her. Oh, Branwen. Oh, Branwen,
On
please.
Branwen. Oh no.
Merlin, help.
Can I make it a point to train with Branwen a lot more to see if we can tick a couple of boxes for her on her character sheet?
Yeah, let's do it.
Cool, I like her. She's my third knight. I want her to be my last one.
That's fair.
That's so sad.
All right, so why don't we go ahead and do a quick wrap up? I'm Bob. I ran the games tonight. We'll go down to Olwyn. Or Rebecca, rather.
Oh, hi there all. I am Rebecca. I played Olwyn today, and hopefully you enjoyed. Feel free to join our Discord, follow our channel, follow our YouTube channel, Ticking Time Bob, and to see all of our lovely episodes, as well as our sister series, Sword of Victory, and all of them will go up there like generally the next day. So yeah, thanks for watching. Emily?
Hi, I'm Emily. I played Beatrice. This was the most stressful couple of hours that I've had in a game, and I'm doing okay. Yeah, follow us on all of the things. Here's the obligatory, because she's here the whole time, every time.
Yeah,
There's the obligatory cat that none of y'all ever see. So yeah, had so much fun. Megan.
Megan. Hi, I'm Megan. I just beat up the Goblin Knight, and I'll do it again. Truly, I will. I'm gonna steal everything from him, including his life. That's all I've got. Great game, everyone. Had a good time.
Yeah. So this has been Gathering Branches. As mentioned, these are both this and Sword of Victory are King Arthur Pendragon RPG games. They are set in the times of King Arthur, or in this case, King Uther before him. Lots of magic and death and knights and battle and all that stuff. Honor and passions, virtues and what have you. Next week we're back with this game. We're also back for Sword of Victory with a second session of Duke or Law and AP Gaming Rail. So we'll be seeing you very soon. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Take care.